How to invest in Section 8 for financial freedom. First of all, we're going to talk about what financial freedom is. So, for people who are new to the concept, financial freedom is when you have enough assets to cover all of your liabilities. So, instead of getting up, going to a job every day because you have to pay your bills, you have these assets that you have accumulated and you use this passive income from the assets to pay all of your bills and to pay anything else that you desire. So, financial freedom is the road that some people are on, and other people are not quite familiar with this road of financial freedom. So, now we're going to talk about Section 8, how to invest in Section 8 for financial freedom. So, say for example, you have a home that's $80,000. So, commonly they're going to want 25% down. So they're going to want you to come in with 25%. That 75% is debt. And if you'd like more information on where this money is going to come from, it can come from a variety of sources. Consider joining the community, the real estate group. The link is below. But why Section 8? Why Section 8? Section 8 is guaranteed rent. So when all of this craziness is going on, when the pandemics are happening, COVID, um, unexpected emergencies, you're getting your rent. So you're getting your rent through pandemics. You're getting your rent through COVID. You're getting your rent through evictions, through emergencies, through excuses, through happenstances. So this is guaranteed rent. Section 8. So the government is paying the majority of the rent, up to 100% sometimes. But usually what they do is they pay a large portion of the rent, and then the tenant is responsible for a small, minuscule amount. So why Section 8? Guaranteed rent. Also, you're making more than what the market pays. So say, for example, the market would normally pay $900 a month, just for example. So if you rent it as a Section 8 property, they're going to go above that market rent and they're going to be paying $1,500, for example. So you got guaranteed rent, you got above market rent. Also, there is the increase in rent every year. So every year you submit for an increase in rent. So the tenant is not affected by this increase because, like I said before, the government is paying. So every year you'll notice that taxes are going up, right? So the rent is going up also. So every year around November, you would submit forms to the housing authority to increase that rent every year. So you got your guaranteed rent, you got your above the market rent, you got your yearly increase in rent. Also, it is low risk. So this is low risk. It is understandable on how to get into it. We could talk about some of the processes. We could talk about the voucher program. Um, we can talk about the tenants. So the tenants are human beings just like you and me. We could talk about those things. So you got your guaranteed rent. You got your above market rent. You have your increase in rent every year. and you have low risk, Section 8, right? So these are some things about Section 8. There are other things to know. There are specific things that Section 8 looks for. They also have yearly inspections that are required with Section 8. There are certain types of things in the houses that they look for that will not qualify as a Section 8 home. So certain things that you need to look for when it comes to buying a home. Does this home qualify for Section 8 or would it not qualify for Section 8? So there's certain things to look out for when it comes to Section 8, right? So acquiring assets is very important when it comes to financial freedom. Assets being rental property, also a business, also the stock market. So the combination of those three things. Okay. So if you're interested in learning more, possibly purchasing Section 8 property, check out that link below. Join the wait list for the real estate group. Also, if you're a man watching, I have something for you. Check out the pin link below. All right. So feel free to leave your comments if you have any comments. Feel free to leave your comments. If you are a real estate investor and you are into other types of real estate, feel free to leave your comments. Also, on your way out, don't forget to hit that like button. What that does, it helps the channel. Also, if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss an episode. Also, check out the link below. Join the wait list for the real estate group. If you are interested in buying property, you will be with a community of like-minded people that are doing the same thing you are on this path to building wealth and achieving financial freedom. So, why is buying assets important? Well, it's important if you don't want to be a slave for the rest of your life. It's important if you're interested in building wealth. Like everyone is not interested. If you're interested in building wealth, it's important. And if you don't want to be a slave for the rest of your life, it's important. So, what is a slave? A slave is you're doing something because you have to do it. So, the ideal is to do things because you desire to do it. All right. So, building assets, buying assets, that's the name of the game. If you're interested in buying assets, join the community of people. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget on your way out, hit this like button, and I'll see you next time.